2K Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, is proud to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. We're at the TGC Championship. Today's coverage is about to begin. Pleased you could join us for this first round action. Hi, I'm Luke Elvey alongside Rich Beam, and we find ourselves in the northeast of the country in beautiful Norton, Massachusetts. In fact, not far from where Tom Brady has helped the Patriots win 6 Super Bowl titles. And we're at the beautiful TPC Boston. This is a great golf course, redesigned by Gil Hans.
It was originally by Arnold Palmer, redesigned by Gil Hans in 2007. And it's a big golf course, meaning it takes up a lot of the property. And it's one of those golf courses where you know that you should be making birdies, but they're not that easy to come by. There's a bunch of holes out there where you get into a difficult stretch of the golf course, back nine, starting with 12, 13, 14, where you really are just kind of hanging on for dear life. But all in all, it's a good opportunity to make some birdies. This, though, will show us who's actually striking the ball the best. It's not so much a putting contest usually at TPC Boston as it is a ball striker's paradise. So I think you're going to see the ball strikers, or the better ball strikers in the PGA Tour, rise to the top.
Is it a ball-in-place golf course or bombs away?
It's both. I don't think it really suits one or the other, but let's face it, I'm going with the Bombers.
Big day coming up. Can't wait to see how it unfolds, Rich. This should be an absolute beauty. Oh, yeah. Are you kidding me? Oh, and up he goes, marching to the top of the leaderboard. Oh, I'd like to have one more look at that shot.
Oh, yeah, look at those hands. What a chip shot.
Currently 1 under for the tournament. Here we are at the second tee.
Players looking to make 4 here, but never disappointed with a par 5.
Quality shot, that one. 2 wins so far this season.
That dog will hunt.
Here's a look at Bubba Watson from earlier. Lining up for his second. Let's return to live play now. And here we are with the third shot.
Went straight down.
Yes, anytime you can find the green and have a putt, you'll take it.
And this one for back-to-back birdies. This one's tracking.
Ooh, a couple of birdies on the bounce. Look who's on a roll.
2 in a row there, Luke, getting their groove on.
He finds himself in a share of 4th.
Always like to see your name moving up the leaderboard, never a bad thing.
Going with the 6-iron here. Yeah, good swing. This one's heading up onto the green for sure. Well, that certainly makes putting a lot easier when you can hit a shot like that. Just outside 10 feet to the hole here, right on 11 feet to be exact.
He's staring down a birdie putt here.
Oh, that's frustrating. And that should secure the par on this one. Currently a couple under for the round. The 4th at TPC Boston, Rich. A great short par 4.
Players looking to make birdie or better. The only difficulty is finding that front bunker. That's when big numbers can be had. For sure, birdies galore.
Well played, mate. And our intrepid on-course reporter, John, standing by.
I'm down here on the 6th as Tony Finau gets ready for his next shot.
This is buckets. Let's catch up with the current proceedings. And Henny, what's he looking at here?
He's got around 100 yards here.
Attaboy, good shot. An opportunity for a birdie here. Ooh. Just a short putt remaining here. Now 3 strokes back after that hole. Always the toughest hole in the game. A long par 4.
Dog legs from right to left. The big danger here is the green. 3 different tiers on this green. Find the correct one. You'll have a birdie opportunity. Miss it, and it's going to be a difficult 2-putt.
That's a bit out of shape. Second shot here on the 5th. Opting for the 6-iron. And that shot back in the fairway. Getting ready to play their 3rd. Just 3 strokes back. Let's see if you can make this and keep the par on the card.
Surely it's going to.
Ooh, right by the hole. Yeah, well holed. Let's move on to the next. Rich, why don't we catch up on some of the other action going on around the course? Always like me some Bubba brilliance. Oh, that's a sensational moment. Mark that down as a highlight today. And after that effort, this is how the leaderboard looks. Setting up now on a par 4.
Bunkers down the right-hand side are a nuisance. The pond fronting the left part of the green should not come into play if players find the fairway off their tee shots. Second shot to a very flat green. You can get it close, but still difficult on this long par 4.
Oh, absolutely flushed. The 6th hole, particularly the approach, Rich, at TPC Boston's a very strong one.
If they put the pin other than front left near the water, it's a good birdie opportunity. But once that pin sneaks over to the left-hand side, watch out. Bogeys and doubles come into the equation very quickly.
Yeah, that was a safe play. They're a long way from the hole here. Work to be done. Was on a good line. That'll sting a bit. And this putt coming up for his par. And now we go to the 8th. And this happened just a moment ago.
Watch this putt.
Wonderful effort. So after that effort, let's take a look at the leaderboard. Our current leader is enjoying a 1-shot lead. Ooh, bold play here. Going with the Chief off the tee.
Par 5, 600 yards straight away. Wanting to make birdies, but par is a good number.
Oh, that's a sweet-looking swing, that one. Time for the second shot here at the 7th. Wonderfully played. And Henny, what are you seeing down there?
Yeah, this is straight back into the breeze. Going to be a tough one.
Looks to be going with the 6-iron. Just a little off with the accuracy there. Unable to find the green.
Wind got that one and took it wayward.
Just 4 feet remaining between him and the hole.
This for par.
Well done. Now 5 strokes behind. Let's see what happens here at the 8th.
Par 3 and a diabolical green, to say the least. The left-hand side sits much higher than the right-hand side, and the green is usually very firm. A tough ask.
A great shot here at the 8th, and a chance for birdie. Good opportunity coming up to move into the top 10 on the leaderboard. Oh, well played. And that will take him to 2 under. And let's have a look at Tony Finau from earlier.
This is how you do it, 7 days a week.
Well, that's got to have some impact on the scoreboard. Let's take a look. The leader now has a 1-stroke advantage. We've reached the 9th hole. Time to tee off.
9th hole, bunkers down the left will not come into play, and this green sits below the players on their 2nd shot. We have seen birdies made here in the past, but they are really difficult to come by.
Not quite the shot he was wanting. And here we are with the 3rd shot. 4 shots behind our leader. Well, this one's going right at the flag.
4 against the wind to stick that one.
Okay, Henny. What's he looking at with this putt?
Firm, back, up the hill. This will be a good one.
Oh, just missed. Putting now for a bogey. And that putt will drop. Well done. Trying to shake off the bogey on the last hole as they step onto this tee.
Par 4 straight away. A hole that is simple and difficult all in the same breath.
Well, that's a handy shot. And Henny, what's he looking at here?
Yeah, this breeze just starting to get up now on the course, and it's directly into the face.
Going with the 6-iron here. A bit wild on approach there.
Missing it short there. They will definitely be upset.
Wow, that almost went in the hole. And he needs this to save par. Well holed. Let's move on. There's been some great action out on the course. Let's take a look at this highlight from another person's play. Great putt. And after that effort, this is how the field is shaping up. Ooh, I always love these holes. Here we have a par 3.
Par 3 measures 231 yards from the back. A very difficult test indeed. A long green that is unforgiving as it slopes from back to front quite severely. Birdies are hard to run by, as pars can be as well.
Well, a little off the target with that one.
A bit short with that effort.
Oh, wouldn't that have been nice? Oh, that's the hands of a surgeon. Lovely touch.
Great touch.
Currently 1 under for the round. And a par 4 awaits at this next hole.
Par 4, 510 yards. It is a brute. Those bunkers down the right-hand side are a natural attraction for wayward golf balls. Second shot is down the slope. A big, deep, gaping bunker on the right-hand side will also find its fair share of golf balls. All in all, just a tough hole, to say the least.
Playing from around 230 yards.
Puff of wind blowing right to left for him.
That's a good shot by him. He'll be delighted.
Outside chance here for the birdie.
There's been so much great golf played here today. Why don't we head back to the 14th for this wonderful shot? Our current leader is showing us why they're on top. A chance to move to a couple under the card with this putt.
This is their look at birdie.
Ouch, that hurts. Well, that's a bit disappointing. Well, this would be a good one to make. It's for par. Trailing by 5 shots after that hole. And now we find ourselves with a par 4 here.
Par 4, back up the hill, 447 yards. This is an adventure-filled par 4.
That's nicely done. Second shot here on the 13th hole. Opting for the 6-iron.
Going for less club here.
That's inside the range. What a shot.
And as good as they putt, you almost have to guarantee this one.
Let's take another look at Tiger from earlier. Well, this is a fair reason why our leader is where he is on the leaderboard. Okay, time to return to the action. A chance for a birdie if this goes down. And that's their 4th birdie of the day. And with it, he'll move to a couple under par. This hole's a tough 2-shotter, a long par 4.
Fairway sweeps from right to left down the hill. Should you find the fairway, you'll have a decent look at finding the green in 2. But I gotta say, it is a difficult par 4, and you'd be happy to walk away with that score.
Second shot here on the 14th hole. Great shot. Getting ready to play their 3rd. Currently 4 shots off the pace.
Clubbing up, smart. Got to control it though. Let's see.
Oh, that's a great approach shot. 6 feet remaining to the cup.
Yeah, this is looking nice.
For the par. Oh, here he comes into the top 10 with a bolt. He finds himself in a share of 10th place. This hole here is a par 4.
par 4, 421 yards, a seemingly simple par 4.
Playing from around 190 yards out.
Wind is blowing left to right. Going to try and hold it against the wind.
Looks to be going with the 6-iron.
This one's got eyes for the flagstick.
That's a great shot here at the 15th and sets up a look for birdie.
Nearly doesn't get any better than that. Amazing shot.
He's in a share of 7th place.
Moving up the leaderboard. I like it.
Here we are in front of a par 3.
Watch out for this green. There's a large shelf on the right-hand side. If it's up there, good luck getting it close. And whatever you do, don't be silly and hit it left in the water. That's just a bad shot.
Trying to get it to move a little bit to the left here.
A quality shot, that. Well, for so long in his career, Bubba Watson's been a highlight machine. Let's take a look at one of Bubba's best. Well, that's a bonus. Mark that down on the card. All right, Henny. What's he got in front of him here with this putt?
He's got to be careful this doesn't get away from him here. This is downhill.
Oh, so close. Putting for a par now. And the putt drops, and we're moving on. Currently at -3 for the round. Now at the 17th hole.
Dog leg from right to left. Second shot is down the slope. Lots of bunkers on this hole, but should you avoid them and find this sliver of a green, then birdie will be on your mind.
From around 180 yards out. 4 strokes off the lead. Going with the 6-iron here. It looked a little wayward.
No harm, no foul there with that shot.
Scorecard filled with 3s never hurts. Good putt to make this.
Good stuff today, especially the short game has been really sharp today.
Yeah, that's a common fault in putting. Pulled it slightly. Putting for par. Now 4 back after that hole. Of all the finishing holes on the PGA Tour, Rich, there's plenty that feel that TPC Boston could be right up with the very best of them.
Long hitters are looking to take it down the left-hand side and get the extra chase on the golf ball down the slope. That'll leave them with a very short second shot to a dangerous green, big deep bunker right, and a large hollow on the left-hand side. Birdies and eagles have been made before, but so have 6s and 7s.
And here we are with the 3rd shot.
Downwind on this shot.
A nice approach shot there. Pin high inside the range. Oh, a 9-foot chance here.
This one's looking good.
And that signs off on today's round. So another round in the books and managing to maintain their position on the leaderboard, giving themselves a chance, Rich.
So far, so good, I must say, Luke. I've been impressed with how they played.
Well, on behalf of myself, Rich Beam, and all the hard-working folks at HB Studios, thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you next time. UK Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, proudly presents the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Today's coverage of the TGC Championship is about to start. Pleased you could join us for this second round action. Hello everyone, I'm Luke Elvey. Great to have my mate Rich Beam beside me. And Rich, as this next player begins their round, what do you think of their chances here today?
This player currently in the top 5, but let's face it, he has got a lot of work left if he wants to try and chase down those ahead of him. They are playing some good golf. He's got room to make up.
Can't wait to see what unfolds.
Yep, that'll work. That's fine.
Penny, what have they got in front of them here?
Yeah, the breeze ruffling their shirt, hitting their back. It's going to be tough to control the distance here. Yeah, the wind's really starting to blow, but that didn't faze them.
And just about 8 feet left to the hole.
What a great opportunity here for a look at a birdie.
Well, Rich, that's got to feel good, opening the first with an under-par score.
Can't birdie them all unless you birdie the first, Luke. Good start.
Lovely momentum for this player after that birdie at the last hole. Keep it rolling.
Players want to take out any club, driver, 3-wood, whatever it takes, to miss the bunkers down the right-hand side in order to give them the best opportunity to knock it on in 2. However, danger lurks everywhere around this green, so players playing cautiously might want to consider laying up. Birdie 4s are always a good score in this hole, and you're never disappointed with a 5.
Lovely effort that. Getting ready to play their third.
Puff of breeze moving this golf ball left to right.
That's an absolute ripper. What a shot. Here's some action from just a short time ago. Bubba Watson here, trying to create a little bit more magic. They're the kind of shots that you remember after a day's work on the links. And Henny, what are they looking at here?
This is a 12-footer here. This for a birdie run. This is tracking right into the front of this cup.
Just hammered that through the line. You know, Luke Donald once made all 400-plus attempts inside 3 feet on the PGA Tour. Here we are at the third.
Par 3, measuring 208 yards, a difficult par 3 to say the least.
That's a touch of the Freddie Couples rhythm right there. Well, that'll work. Up on the dance floor. Could have been worse. Johnny Mack, what's the news?
Hey guys, we are checking in with Brooke Henderson as she gets set for her next shot here on the 8th.
Yes, sir. That deserves a round of applause. What a way to close out the day. And back to the course with the live action. This putt is about 19 feet in distance. just didn't drop. Well, I don't mind this par putt. And just keeping it in neutral on the leaderboard. Always exciting when you stand up on the tee on a short par 4.
Almost every player in the field will be going for this green. Where do you hit it? Front right part of the green is the perfect target. Missing it to the left in the bunker or long and right. That is not good.
Oh, golf clap. That's a beauty. Currently -5. Tied for 4th. Going with the pitching wedge here.
They're going with a bit more club here. Let's see if it was the right call.
A sensational shot and a chance for a birdie here on the 4th.
And they've been rolling the ball great today. Another great look.
Well done. Take the birdie. And that will move him to 6 under par. Solid play finds that player moving up the leaderboard after that hole. I'm pretty sure this player will be buoyed by that birdie back at the last. Let's see if they can deliver another one.
Dog legs from right to left. The big danger here is the green. 3 different tiers on this green. Find the correct one. You'll have a birdie opportunity. Miss it, and it's going to be a difficult 2-putt.
Nicely done. Second shot here on the 5th. Handy effort, that one. And he's down there.
Oh, the breeze has just got up. You see where the flags are flickering, and it's straight back up into this player.
Anywhere up on that dance floor would be nice. Yeah, that one will play. And let's take a look at this shot from just a moment ago. Bit of Bubba brilliance coming up here.
4th shot here.
Solid putt, that. Okay, let's get back to it, shall we? A chance to save the par if he can make this one. It's got a chance. There it is. He finds himself currently in 4th. Time to tee off at the 6th.
Bunkers down the right-hand side are a nuisance. The pond fronting the left part of the green should not come into play if players find the fairway off their tee shots. Second shot to a very flat green. You can get it close, but still difficult on this long par 4.
Well played. This shot here from about 240 yards. 4 shots behind our leader. Opting for the 6 iron. This is from miles away. Oh, gee, that line was looking good, wasn't it? That's disappointing. Just a 4-footer remaining. Don't want to miss it. Could be costly. And in it goes for the par. Our leader is a couple of shots up at this stage. Let's see what happens here on the 7th.
Par 5, and only the long players can reach in 2. Find the fairway, then make a decision. Do I go over the large bunker 100 yards away, or do I lay back of it? Either way, you must make a par 5 here, because birdies will be had by the big hitters.
Oh, that's a high caliber shot. And here we are with the 3rd shot.
They need to flight this one down into the wind.
Looks to be going with the 6 iron. unable to find the green on this one.
Well, that's a strange miss there, Luke. They've been hitting the greens all day long.
How close was that to going down? And this one is for his par. Job done. Let's head to the next. Our man on the ground, John, he's down there. What's the news?
Hey guys, I'm over here on the 9th. This is Tony Finau's next shot.
Oh my. Don't give him praise, just look with admiration. That's serious talent. Let's take a look at the leaderboard as it stands. Our current leader is enjoying a two-stroke lead. On the tee of a par 3.
Par 3, bunkers left and right. Not an easy par 3, to say the least.
Going with the 6-iron here. Oh, this would be handy if it could bounce right. Yeah, nicely played. Oh, this would be a good putt to make, and with it, a share of 3rd spot. Didn't quite have the right stuff there. 4 feet to the cup. Yep, he'll take that. Let's head to the 10th hole for this awesome highlight. Bubba Watson's known for some of his artistry. Well, I wonder what happens with this approach. When a player hits a shot of that caliber, you just want to have another look, don't you? Our current leader is enjoying a 1-shot lead. Welcome to this hole. It's a par 4.
9th hole, bunkers down the left will not come into play, and this green sits below the players on their 2nd shot. We have seen birdies made here in the past, but they are really difficult to come by.
And Henny, what kind of a shot are they facing this time?
Got to make sure to control the flight here because the wind, well, it's straight into their face.
Opting for the 6-iron. Getting ready to play their 3rd. Currently 4 shots off the pace. And he's down there. You got a read?
I've been all around this, tried to read it, just can't see it, but he's got about 22 feet. This is important. Big par putt here.
Oh, that's frustrating. You've finished your work on that hole. Let's take a look at the next one. Here we go. The 10th hole.
Par 4, this hole plays so much more difficult than the yardage. Water to the left of the green, bunkers surrounding it on both sides. Find the fairway, you'll have a good look at making birdie. You miss the fairway, good luck. 4s, 5s, and 6s come into the equation.
That's tiny. Playing from around 210 yards here.
Pretty good wind back into the player's face.
Looks to be going with the 6-iron. Seemed to lose the handle on that shot.
Well, definitely the wind had to have gotten a hold of that one.
This putt for par here. That gets the job done. And there's no movement on the leaderboard after that hole. Teeing off here at the 11th.
Par 3 measures 231 yards from the back. A very difficult test indeed. A long green that is unforgiving as it slopes from back to front quite severely. Birdies are hard to run by, as pars can be as well.
Well, Rich, that's on the surface, but it's in three-putt territory. It's so far away.
Slim chance here for birdie, but you never know.
Ooh. An opportunity to make a par here. Here's a look at Bubba Watson from earlier.
This is a beauty of a third.
So after that effort, let's take a look at the leaderboard. The leader now has a one-stroke advantage. A long par 4 this hole.
Par 4, 510 yards. Good luck.
Well, I like the look of the line here. This should find the fairway. Time for the second shot at the 12th. This would be a great up and down from this spot. This putt is about 8 feet.
This is huge for momentum. Gotta try and hold this. This for par.
That gets the job done. And now we go to the 14th, where this happened a moment ago. Looking forward to seeing what Tony Finau does here, Rich.
Second shot here.
So after that effort, this is the current standings on the course. This hole is a par 4, and it's a pretty lengthy one at that.
Tee shot up the hill to a blind landing area. Second shot is to a green that is surrounded by a cavern of bunkers. If you miss all those and find the green in 2, then you'll have a decent look at a birdie 3.
Yep, give yourself a pat on the back. Playing this shot from about 180 yards.
Wind moving the golf ball left to right.
Going with the 6-iron here. Fingers crossed for a good kick to the left. Not a bad shot, that. Still a chance. Trying to get to 6 under now with this putt. No, that's too bad. An opportunity to make their par. Time to see what's happening over at the 15th.
And this one's about 110 yards away.
Oh, this one's right down the pipe. And now we can take a look at how that play affects the leaderboard. Time to take a look at what this par 4 might be in order.
Par 4 sweeping from right to left down the hill. This is a challenging hole.
Nicely done. Second shot here on the 14th.
A good shot there.
Not afraid to go deep. This putt's for 6 under par.
This is what they have left for birdie here.
Okay, steady now. That was a top-level approach shot, but unfortunately they walk off the green with a par. It's time to begin this par 4 hole.
Par 4, and a fun little par 4 at that, just 421 yards from the back. Fairly generous fairway, but a green that can provide some entertainment as there's some different swales in the green, and your golf ball can go a-wandering if you're not careful.
And Henny, what's he facing with this one?
Straight back up into the breeze. Going to be a tough one.
Opting for the 6 iron. That's not what they were looking for.
Gotta believe the wind affected the golf ball there.
And here we are with the 3rd shot. Oh, I thought that one was going in. Yeah, that's a top little chip shot, that one.
Such soft hands.
Just 3 feet to go to the hole. Don't miss this. They can be costly.
Their short game today has been absolutely sublime fun to watch.
This one's a par 3.
Par 3, I don't need to mention the one on the left-hand side. It speaks for itself.
Looks to be going with the 6 iron. Yeah, that's a good line. That should find the surface. Yep, that shot's safely on the green.
Already had a few birdies today. Another opportunity for another one. Let's take a look.
Here's some action from just a moment ago. Tony Finau has got plenty of power, but he's also got plenty of finesse. What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
Just got to trickle this one in the front door. It's downhill. Now that's how you roll the rock.
Oh, that had eyes for it. Lovely shot. And that will take him to 6 under. He's currently sharing 8th position.
And after that good play, moving up the leaderboard.
And they'd be feeling buoyed with confidence after that birdie. Here's a good chance to maintain the momentum.
Severe dog leg from right to left. Second shot down the hill to a very narrow green.
This one looks to be heading for the sanctuary of the fairway. And what are we looking at here, Henny?
Yep, I've paced this. He's got around 195.
That could play. Well, take notes, folks. That's how you do it. And this putt is to move into the top 5. Nice one. 4th birdie of the day. I will take that also into the top 5 now. Currently at 7 under for the tournament.
Gotta like it. Moving up the leaderboard. Never a bad thing.
And now striding to the final tee of this round.
Players will be thinking birdie, but 6s and 7s will come along if you're not careful.
You like that, didn't you? Getting ready to play their 3rd.
The breeze is moving left to right up there.
This one looks to be on a pretty good line.
The perfect wind swing. Nice and easy.
Right on 4 feet. Should make this one. Ooh, nice line. Gets that one to go down, and that'll end the day's work. Rich, this player finds himself 5th on the leaderboard. Like their chances?
I do. I liked what I saw today, but I'm hoping for a little bit better tomorrow. Flashes of brilliance, but too many mistakes.
Well, on behalf of myself, Luke Elvey, and Rich B, thanks for tuning in. Catch you tomorrow.